we're extremely lucky to have the expert support that we have at England, you know, nutritionists, physios, psychological support, even support with sleep and stuff like that. And those support systems, they allow us to do what we want to do on game day. We don't have to focus on even little stuff like bringing snacks to the game. That's all sorted by our team manager, Alison. And that those little things, they allow us to perform, they allow us to do exactly what we need to do and just focus on the cross. But then when you're looking at unsung heroes, I think it'd be stupid to not mention our parents. Obviously we're an under-20s programme and we get a lot of support from our parents with driving to training and like the financial burden and stuff. So they are absolutely instrumental behind the programme, and we wouldn't have one without them, because there's so many little things that they do that we definitely couldn't go out and play if they weren't there.
Well, in a similar way, a nod to my own parents, because I too wouldn't be here without them, believe it or not. But inside our business, we do some. I say to people all the time, I'm not blessed with technical ability, and I'm lucky to have the team that we have. And we do some really, really technical stuff and really clever stuff. So without them, we would be able to do nothing. But what we try to do around those people is give them the ability to have nothing else to worry about. A bit like you said about your support mechanism, just turn up on the day and be able to focus on what you do. We try to give people as little as possible to worry about outside of the work environment as well as inside it, so that hopefully we get a completely focused person during the working day doing a great job, which is frankly what they do on a day-to-day. The first thing is to be available. I know it sounds really silly and really easy thing to say, but in the world that we all live in, where technology is so prevalent, it's very easy to not be in front of people. You know, so we make a really big point of doing lots of things to actually get physically in front of our customers, because whilst it's a great tool to use, it's not a substitute for actually connecting with people properly. Another quote, sorry, but I've met somebody about 7 times on Microsoft Teams sometime last year, and we met for coffee to just sort a few final bits out, and as I walked through the door he said, "It's great to finally meet you." And I thought, first of all, what an odd thing to say, but what a revealing thing to say, because clearly from him, you know, as humans, we're gregarious people, we need to connect socially as well as about the stuff that we're doing. So we put a lot of effort into our account management process, our customer facing people. We don't insist on doing everything remotely, we're quite happy to go to site to do what we do. And we do tons of customer events where we encourage customers to come and actually see the people that are actually delivering the work in the end.
So when we face those sort of setbacks in our team, we've got such a interconnected web of support systems around us, you know, like you come off the bench with a little strain or something, you've hurt your calf or something, immediately it gets walkie-talkie straight to the physio comes down and does some triage and find out what's up and gives you some treatment. Like, it's those little things that is such a professional environment, even though it's an amateur sport, that give us the freedom to go out and play. I mean, even stuff like worries with balancing I say work, it's obviously training and stuff and playing sport, but the work-life balance of when you're not playing lacrosse and when you are playing lacrosse. We've got a lifestyle support staff who help us with that sort of balance, so if there's any issues there, then you can contact them and they'll talk you through it and help you to try and understand sort of where your priorities are at. But couldn't be any better really. The thing that set up the support system is really useful.